Hey guys, what's going on? Welcome back to another video. I just wanted to end this year off with a video expressing on how my year went and the lessons I've learned and I guess my outlook on life in 2024. 2024 has treated me really well. I've had a great year. I feel like this was the first year where COVID wasn't lingering on my mind. Everything felt normal. I was going out to social gatherings. I was seeing family and going to events and everything, and I guess COVID wasn't even on my mind. I know I don't want to bring up COVID again, but it's something that has affected me in the past, and I feel like this year I've gotten over that. I feel like this year we're back to normal. My outlook on 2025 is a little bit more positive. Another reason why I love 2024 is that my businesses grew. So for anybody that's been following me, you guys know that I do weddings and a little bit of commercial work, like small business commercial work on the side. Yeah, I have metrics to show that my businesses have grown by a bit, not by too much, obviously because I'm limited to my time. For anyone that's been following this channel, you guys know that I do this after hours. I don't do this full time. I do this on my spare time. So it can be quite frustrating, it can be quite busy for me at times. And I'm actually, this year I took a step back, and I'm proud to say that, that those businesses have grown, even though it's a little bit. And another reason why I left 2024, I got to go to beautiful Italy and propose to my fiance. I ended up getting down on one knee in beautiful Positano on a boat and proposed to Ali. So we're just in the midst of figuring out everything for the wedding and stuff. We haven't even started, to be honest, and it's been, I think, 6 or 7 months now, somewhere around there. So today we're gonna be starting the process of planning the wedding. So I'm really excited for that. I constantly have to remind myself that I've made these accomplishments, like my business growing, and that I've proposed to the love of my life, because I feel like in the short term, I feel like nothing good happens to me, even though it does. Like there's a lot of things, great things that have happened to me. So that's why I wanted to make this video too, is to sort of put it out there that I know and I appreciate those things that have happened to me. Try to realize all the great things in life, because I feel like in today's society we compare so much, which is not great. And with me having my recent health issues, and when I mean recent, it's been within the last 2 to 3 years, it's been hard to stay positive. I think what I have is topical steroid withdrawal. I've talked about it briefly on this channel before. Not that I put a lot of videos out, but when I have put videos out, I've talked about it. And it's been hard to see the light at the end of the tunnel for me. And I feel like I've been more negative. I feel like I haven't been as positive as I'd like to be. I do see this health issue though as a life lesson. I feel like overall it's had a positive effect on me. I think of how this health issue has improved my health habits by changing my diet and eating cleaner, by working out more. Not that I have lately, but I did work out quite a bit this year to get in shape. And it's also improved my knowledge on my health issue. And having this health issue has also improved my knowledge on health in general by seeing different doctors, seeing different naturopaths, and looking at people's perspectives on social media like TikTok. I feel like has given me a lot of treatments or recommendations that I can use as trial and error to figure out what the source of the problem is. Like I said earlier, I feel like this health issue or our experiences in life, this being one of them, prepares us for something greater in the future. I feel like having this health issue is increasing my stress tolerance, making me a stronger individual and helping me beat those last bit of bad habits that I have. Like I said, I've gotten rid of a lot of bad habits in my life, like eating junk and stuff. Those last bit of habits that I do have, I feel like once I've beaten those and once I've overcome those bad habits, that I'll be rewarded with being a healthy individual and getting rid of my skin issues. So I taught myself cope with this mentally. I try to picture myself accomplishing the things I want to accomplish and the places where I want to be. For instance, whether it's feeling like I'm in shape, the best shape of my life, or whether it's feeling financially free and being able to pick up and go anywhere and travel and live anywhere and buy things without looking at the price tag, or just accomplishing something in general. Like one of my accomplishments is to be self-employed. So I always picture myself how I'd feel if I was self-employed. It's hard to do, but thinking about accomplishing them is better than being in a negative state of mind. I feel like being in a positive state of mind is always better than being in a negative state of mind. And don't get me wrong, I constantly find myself getting in traps of being in a negative state of mind. It's very hard to overcome. And like I said, in the short term, when you're in the grind and things aren't going the way you want to, and you're not experiencing the things you want to, and you're just working, constantly working, it's hard to see the positive things in life. But it's all part of the journey. Like we have to learn how to experience things and then be able to use that experience to make decisions in the future that could better our lives, to see what we've done wrong and evaluate those things that we've done wrong. And I'm thankful that I've gone through this health issue and this experience. And it's really hard to be thankful in life. We tend to look at things of what we don't have versus what other people have. As humans, we want to obtain more in life. We have the hunger to have more, to do more, to be better in life. Being thankful is always hard to grasp. Like I said, like I've been saying, it's like a constant battle for me, especially, to take a step back and evaluate what I have in this life. To help with this, I try to think about 3 things every night that I'm thankful for, whether it be the food on my table, whether it be items that I purchased, or even things that don't happen to me. Like I feel like we aren't thankful for things that don't happen to me. Like some people don't realize that how lucky we are to not get cancer, not to have an illness, or not to have like wars go on. We gotta think about those things in life too and be thankful for those things. I do have a hard time coping with the fact that I do enough though. I feel like I'm constantly in a battle with myself, saying I'm not doing enough, I'm not grinding enough, I'm not working hard enough. But for me, it's like a curse and it's a blessing at the same time. It's what drives me and it's what also makes me stress out. So in regards to wanting more, I've cut back a lot on consuming things and buying things and purchasing things. I feel like it wasn't bad in the first place, but I put a lot more thought into when I want to buy things like for instance, clothes or recreational, I'll call them recreational items. For example, I bought a DJ turntable that I hardly use anymore, but I'm still gonna use it. I'm still planning on using it, but I don't buy items like that anymore. I buy things that I want to invest in that'll make me a better person. I invest more in my business. I invest more in my health. Sometimes I don't even see things as an investment right away, and then Ali has to remind me that some items that I do buy can be an investment into myself. For instance, I just bought a nice jacket that I feel like is a little bit expensive, but in the long run, I know that I'll be using that jacket for 10 years, and that jacket, even though the price is a lot more than I've spent, that I won't be purchasing another jacket. And one of the things that I'm bad at right now is holding myself to purchase snacks, but keep in mind that I'm already limited to the amount of food that I can have. So a lot of the food that I do purchase, I purchase knowing that I'm doing it because of my health. So like for instance, I pay a little bit more for like organic chocolate bars or dark chocolate bars and some snacks that cost a lot more, but I can't have the regular snacks that you all can have. I can't have like a lot of sugared items. I can't have a lot of items with a lot of chemicals in them. I can't have gluten, can't have dairy. I do purchase the healthiest versions of sweets that you can think of. Right now, food's been my vice, so but once I'm on track with my health, I'll get back to cutting that back down on consuming a lot of snacks and food. But as of right now, this is my little vice that I have. So everyone's gonna have their own vices, just remember that. For me to purchase items, I feel like I have to deserve them. I can't just buy them to buy them. I have to sort of use them as like a gift or like a prize to myself, to reward myself once I'm done work that I have to get done. The value of the item will dictate, I guess, for me how much I have to work in order to reward myself with the item, if that makes sense. So this year won't be much different when it comes to New Year's resolutions. A lot of it's gonna be the same things that I've been implementing the last year, but I do wanna rid myself of those last bad habits. I am gonna be continuing to improve my health. I'm still gonna be improving my diet and experimenting with different diets to see how my body reacts. I've been going back and forth with the meat diet and with vegetables, maybe cutting down on my amount of vegetables and just implementing more meat. I feel like that gives me the best results for my skin. One of the things I constantly struggle with now, and I've always struggled with, anyone that knows me, is sleep. I want to go to bed to sleep earlier and sort of maintain that sleep schedule, because if I don't have that sleep schedule, then it does screw up my whole day and I feel tired in the day and groggy. With the sleep schedule, I also want to just implement, I guess, a schedule for every day and write out my schedules and sort of stick to that schedule instead of working on something longer than I have to. I have to cut myself off and make those time limits. So I want to do more of a time management schedule and block off my calendar with designated times to do things and stick to it, which will ultimately help my eating, like my schedule timing when it comes to eating, when it comes to sleeping. Another thing that I struggle with, and I think everyone struggles with, is scrolling through social media. Sometimes when I'm super tired, I find myself scrolling mindlessly through social media. So that contributes to dopamine, I guess, getting dopamine hits. So I want to cut down on the amount of dopamine hits that I get from other items. I want to work on sort of getting that dopamine high within myself. I want to do that by watching less TV. I want to do that by looking at less social media and any other dopamine rising activities, I guess we'll say. And also implementing maybe even some healthier habits, like at night, instead of watching TV, just to read a book and do like red light therapy just to calm myself down before bed. I also want to put out more content this year, even though every year I say I want to put out more content. I really want to try to stick to it. I want to put out more YouTube videos and more short form content, and even content on my, I guess my YouTube channel for my business too, and come from a wedding perspective. To close off this video, I want to thank everybody in my life. Everyone's had an impact on me to the person I am today. I want to be thankful for every experience that I've had, and I'm looking forward to 2025. I can't wait to start 2025 and get into the mindset of grinding hard and improving myself. We will see you guys in the next video. It'll be sometime in the new year. If you guys like this content of me just sitting in front of a desk and explaining myself, please like and subscribe. I want to do more of these quick videos of me just talking and working on myself and showing you guys my journey through life and my photography and my businesses and all that stuff. So if you guys are interested, please like and subscribe below. We'll see you guys in the next video. Take it easy.